Let me let you in on a little secret that is not taught in school. The reason you're not rich has nothing to do with how hard you work, and everything to do with one stupid rule you've been following your entire life. Because that's the real plot twist nobody wants to admit. You didn't fail money. Money failed you. You were handed a broken rule book, told it was the only way, and then blamed when it didn't work. Go to school, get a job, save money, buy a house, work 40 years, retire broke. That's not a financial plan. That's a slow-motion hostage situation. And years ago, one guy stood up, laughed at the entire system, and said something that sounded insane at the time, but now looks disturbingly accurate. Robert Kiyosaki was right, not because he's perfect, not because every word he ever said was gospel, but because he exposed the one brutal truth that explains why some people get rich and most people stay stuck. Here it is. Getting rich is brutally simple, not easy, not quick, simple. And simple is terrifying because it means you can't hide behind confusion anymore. You're either doing the right thing or you're not. And today I'm going to show you exactly what that right thing is, step by savage step, in a way you'll never unsee. Now let's start with the truth that triggers people the most. Law number 1, the rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. Yeah, you've heard it, but you never actually understood it because nobody explained what it really means. Most people think this quote means quit your job and be rich. No, that's how you end up broke and unemployed. What Kiyosaki meant was much colder and much smarter. He meant this: the poor and middle class trade time for money. The rich trade money for more money. That's it. That's the entire cheat code. You wake up, you go to work, you get paid, you spend it. Repeat. That's a hamster wheel. The rich wake up and their money already worked while they were asleep. Dividends, rental income, royalties, business profits, interest, capital gains. They don't get paid because they showed up. They get paid because they own something. Let me say that again, because this is where 90% of people mentally short circuit. You don't get rich by earning. You get rich by owning. Owning businesses, owning assets, owning systems. You can be a six-figure employee and still be poor. Why? Because the moment you stop working, the money stops. That's not income. That's a leash. Now here's the brutal part nobody likes. You don't have an income problem. You have an ownership problem. And until that changes, nothing else will. If that one hit you in the chest, wait until you hear what Kiyosaki said about the thing most people think makes them rich, but actually keeps them broke. Law number 2, your house is not an asset, and that lie costs you decades. Seriously, this is where people constantly get mad, because this one attacks their entire identity. You were told your whole life that buying a home is the American dream. But Kiyosaki said something that felt like heresy. Your house is not an asset. People lost their minds, but he wasn't wrong. An asset puts money in your pocket, a liability takes money out. Your house does what? Mortgage, property taxes, insurance, maintenance, repairs, HOA fees. That thing doesn't pay you. It eats you. Now, yes, it might go up in value, but that doesn't matter unless you sell it. And when you do sell, where do you live? You just trade one payment for another. That's not financial freedom. That's musical chairs. Rich people don't worship houses. They worship cash-flowing real estate. Apartment buildings, duplexes, commercial properties. Anything that sends them checks every month. That's why two people can both own property, but only one of them gets rich from it. One owns a house, the other owns income. Same word, completely different game. Now that you see how most people get tricked by nice assets, let me show you the one category that quietly creates millionaires while everyone else is distracted. Law number 3, assets versus liabilities. The war nobody taught you. Let's be real. Schools teach math. They don't teach money, and that's the biggest scam of all, because money is just a flow. It either flows into your pocket or it flows out. Assets push money in. Liabilities pull money out. That's the entire battlefield. The rich obsess over buying assets. The poor obsess over buying stuff. Cars, phones, shoes, bigger houses, vacations on credit. Every one of those things feels good for 5 minutes and then quietly makes you poorer. Meanwhile, the rich buy stocks, businesses, real estate, intellectual property, anything that produces more money. It's not sexy. It's boring. And that's why it works. The rich don't look rich. They look normal. They drive boring cars. They live below their means because while everyone else is flexing, they're stacking assets in silence. If you think this sounds unfair, good, Because the next rule explains why the system is designed this way and why you were never supposed to win. Law number 4. The system is built for owners, not workers. Now let me make something crystal clear, because this is where it all clicks. Why do the rich pay less tax? Why do businesses get breaks? Why does real estate get loopholes? Because the government doesn't reward labor. It rewards ownership. Employees get taxed first, owners get taxed last. That's not a conspiracy, that's policy. When you own businesses, property, and investments, you get write-offs, depreciation, credits, and incentives. When you work for a paycheck, you get a bill. That's why Kiyosaki kept telling people to become business owners and investors. Not because it's glamorous, but because it's the only side of the game that wins. Now that you've seen why the game is rigged and how the rich actually play it, we're about to get into the part that really messes with people's heads. Because knowing the rules isn't what keeps people poor. It's the psychology. This is where most people sabotage themselves without even realizing it. And Kiyosaki talked about this constantly. Let's go. Law number 5. Most people are addicted to feeling safe, and it's making them broke. Let me say something that might sting. Safety is expensive. People chase jobs with benefits, pensions, 401ks, steady paychecks. Why? Because it feels safe. But safety has a hidden price tag. It caps your upside. If your income is tied to a job, you can never out-earn your position. Your boss decides your future. The rich don't aim for safety, they aim for control. Control of income, control of assets, control of time. And yes, that means risk. But here's the twist. Not taking risks is the riskiest move of all. Inflation will eat your savings. Layoffs will eat your paycheck. The economy will eat your secure job. Safety is an illusion. Ownership is protection. If safety is the trap, then the next law explains why intelligence alone doesn't save you, and why some of the smartest people you know are still broke. Law number 6. Smart. People stay poor because they never learn money. Think about it. Doctors, lawyers, engineers, high incomes, high stress, high lifestyle, low wealth. Why? Because school teaches you how to make money, not how to keep it, grow it, or protect it. You can be brilliant and still financially clueless. Kiyosaki called it financial IQ. Knowing how to invest, how to read financial statements, how to understand cash flow, how to use debt strategically. Rich people study money like athletes study game film. Poor people just hope their paycheck is enough. Hope is not a strategy. Once you see how financial IQ changes everything, the next rule will make you realize why most people never even get a chance to build wealth. Law number 7. Taxes are designed to drain employees and reward owners. Here's the dirty secret nobody tells you. When you work a job, you get paid. Taxes are taken. You get what's left. When you own a business, you get paid. You deduct expenses. Then you get taxed on what remains. 2 totally different games. That's why rich people own businesses that buy their cars, phones, travel, and offices. They don't get richer by earning more. They get richer by paying less. And no, that's not cheating. That's knowing the rules. Now let me show you why debt, the thing you were taught to fear, is actually one of the rich's favorite weapons. Law number 8. The rich use good debt to get richer. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you already know the lie that quietly ruined millions of people: debt is bad. That sounds responsible. It sounds mature. It sounds safe. But it's also the fastest way to stay financially small forever. Because the truth is much sharper. Bad debt keeps you poor. Good debt makes you rich. Most people only know one kind of debt, the kind that makes their life heavier. Credit cards for stuff. Car loans for depreciating vehicles. Financing furniture. Paying interest just to look like you're doing well. That's not debt. That's a financial ankle monitor. But rich people use debt like a crowbar. They don't borrow to consume. They borrow to acquire. They take a loan and buy something that produces more money than the loan costs. That's the entire trick. Let's make this painfully simple. You borrow $200,000 at 6% to buy a rental property. Your mortgage is $1,200 a month. The rent is $2,000 a month. After expenses, you clear $500. That means the tenant pays the loan. The property appreciates. You get paid every month. You use someone else's money to buy something that prints you money. That's not risky. That's math. And here's the part Kiyosaki wanted people to understand. The rich don't work for money. They let debt work for them. Because inflation is always destroying the value of money, but debt stays the same. So over time, the loan gets cheaper. The asset gets more valuable. The cash flow grows. That's why rich people love debt. It's not a burden, it's a lever. They use it to move mountains while everyone else is trying to carry rocks. And once you understand this, you stop trying to save your way to wealth. You start trying to structure your way there. Because wealth doesn't come from being careful. It comes from knowing which risks actually pay. Law number 9, cash flow is king, not salary. Here's the most dangerous illusion in modern life. A high paycheck feels like wealth. It's not. It's just high dependency. If your income only exists when you show up, you're not rich. You're just well paid. And the second you stop, it disappears. That's not financial security. That's a leash with a nicer handle. Kiyosaki drilled this into people for a reason. Wealth is not how much you make. Wealth is how long you can live if you stop working. Let that sink in. If you lost your job today, how long would your life stay the same? 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. That number is your real net worth. And the only thing that increases that number is cash flow. Money that shows up whether you do or not. Rental income, dividends, business profits, royalties, interest. That's why someone making $70,000 with $4,000 a month in passive income is richer than someone making $200,000 with zero. One is free. The other is fragile. The rich don't chase bigger paychecks. They chase bigger monthly inflows that don't require them. That's how they sleep well. That's how they say no. That's how they walk away. Because when money comes in without your presence, you stop being owned by time. And that's the real flex. But if that's the destination, the final law shows how the rich actually get there without burning out. Law number 10. The rich build systems, not jobs. Here's the brutal truth nobody says out loud. A job is just a very polite trap. It pays you just enough to keep you showing up, but never enough to let you leave. Kiyosaki understood something most people never do. You don't get rich by being busy. You get rich by being unnecessary. Rich people don't build careers. They build systems. A system is anything that makes money without you being there. A rental property is a system. A business is a system. An online product is a system. An investment portfolio is a system. You set it up once, you optimize it, then it runs. That's why employees burn out and owners don't. The employee's income dies when they stop. The system keeps going. And this is where the whole Kiyosaki philosophy clicks. You don't escape the rat race by working harder. You escape it by owning things that work for you. Because freedom isn't about doing whatever you want. It's about not having to do what you don't want. And that only comes from systems that quietly print money while you live your life. That's the real goal. Not hustle, not grind, ownership. Now, since you made it this far, let's see if you've been paying attention. So far, you learned that. The rich own, the poor work. Assets beat salaries. Your house isn't wealth, cash flow is. Taxes reward owners. Debt is a tool. Systems create freedom. And now you finally see why getting rich is simple. It's just not what you were taught. As a matter of fact, I'll show you exactly the power of stealth wealth, the very thing we preach on this channel. And it's something you need to understand. Just click the video on the screen and we'll see you in the next one.